We're dedicated to bringing right information to right time. Provide those people with our great publications, feel confident and happy. Your needs at cleanwater.com. Visit cleanwater.com. That's cleanwater.com. The thanks for the good luck. Figures are using their influence to sell a variety of goods prey on people's political affiliation. You know, one of my favorite Christmas gifts was this year at my parents' you know what it was? He was a very big farmer, and it was the United States. In fact, this is an outdated picture of the United States, of the eligible comics, right? It's got all of the basic red stacked on. And I absolutely loved it, and it is, I'm trying to get it for yet, but it's got a good place, a good prominent place, right there on my screen. But I love how they're sort of bringing the story. Republican figures are preying on people's political affiliation. Did you ever just think that maybe people like this stuff and they're proud to be Republicans because for a long time, you know, for the last, many years, we've been called everything from Nazis to racists and conspiracy theorists and nation now and the rest of that. And so I think that now more than ever, people are willing to proudly announce their conservatism. And so whether it is, Donald Trump's sneakers or Trump-related hats, walking around wearing a shirt with his mugshot on it. I mean, I got to tell you, one of the most, I saw somebody wearing this shirt, and I don't know where they got it, but it was really impressive because it had Donald Trump's mugshot on it, and then it had, on one side it's got Donald Trump's mugshot, on the other side it has a picture of Donald Trump tonight at the election. And I will tell you that once Trump ends up taking the oath of office, can you imagine 2024 in picture where you got Trump, then you've got Donald Trump, blood on his cheek, standing defiantly with a fist raised, saying, fight, fight, fight. And then Donald Trump taking the oath of office. I mean, you want to talk about the year pictures, and I know that I'm leaving out a lot. It's definitely a t-shirt or a meme that a lot of people would utilize or wear. And so I guess I didn't even know this. Would you drink coffee developed by Rudy Giuliani? I don't know if I was then a big coffee fan. You could use a nicotine product developed by Tucker Carlson. You could read a children's-themed Trump book written by Mike Huckabee, who I'm a big fan of Mike Huckabee. Apparently he wrote a children's book about Donald Trump. T-shirts designed by Cash Patel. I mean, the way this article is written, I'm not going to go on and on about it, but the way this article is written, it's almost like Republicans don't have a mind of their own. And they're just sort of blindly spending all of this money on Trump gear. Trump's gold sneakers, launched in February, that brought him almost $400,000 alone. That's really not a lot of money. He's also made $300,000 from filming poorly reviewed Bibles. Of course, everybody knows that was something the Democrats and the liberal media went after him for. He's been pushing a fight range of colognes and perfume foods. I had no idea. Is there a fight cologne? How did my wife miss the fight cologne? How did I miss the fight perfume? Watches, guitars, boots, drinks, spots, and candles, all of these things that are Donald Trump things. Listen, I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't. I mean, here's my question. Let's flip it around. What would you market with Joe Biden? I mean, you could have a candle that smells like dentifrice or Bengay. You know what I always thought of Joe Biden when I wanted to do this, I never did it. This frustrates me that I never did it. And I'm not great at social media. You can follow me on the socials at the end of the show. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to take a picture of Joe Biden, print it out, and then put it on my Roomba. You know what that is? That's like a vacuum cleaner that just sort of, rolls around your house and bumps into things as it's trying to vacuum the house like a little robot. I mean, I used to call him Roomba Joe. As a matter of fact, on my local show in Nashville, because that's what he was like when he was trying to find his way off of a very small stage. But the reason why all of this Republican gear, the reason why all of this Trump gear is out there is because there is a market for it. Nothing wrong with that. Rudy Giuliani and his coffee. They say Rudy Giuliani, Trump's longtime confidant, launched a range of coffee earlier this year as he sought to claw himself out of legal debt related to the accusations of election fraud and all those other things. Related to his accusations of election fraud. He says, y'all know I stand by the truth, Giuliani, who last year was ordered to pay $148 million to two Atlanta election workers after he spoke about them. He says, by supporting Rudy Coffee, you're not just treating yourself to exceptional coffee, you're also supporting our cause, the cause of truth, justice, and American democracy. I mean, let's be honest. There have been some things that have happened to Donald Trump and people in Donald Trump's orbit. Just insane. I mean, the E. Jean Carroll, there's some news about this in the news today, the whole E. Jean Carroll story, where she accused Donald Trump of some very nefarious things, absolutely no proof whatsoever. And ultimately, Donald Trump, we'll get into the story here in a little bit. He's been ordered now to pay millions and millions of dollars to this woman after she accused him of rape. No witnesses, never went to the cops, never really talked about it. But all of a sudden, 30 years later, here comes E. Jean Carroll, and in my opinion, a crooked judge allowed this whole thing to perpetuate and finance into Donald Trump having to pay over $100 million. And so I don't blame Donald Trump one bit for trying to capitalize on his popularity because, let's face it, the man's got bills to pay. All the legal bills that he's had to pay, it's important. And Rudy Giuliani having to pay $148 million. I mean, listen, I'm not entirely certain because I just didn't keep up with that particular case, but I'm reasonably certain that whatever he said and whatever he did is certainly not worth a judgment against him of $148 million. I don't think that is a reasonable judgment against Rudy Giuliani. I just don't. So for me, I have no problem with this. The Guardian, in the way that they frame the story, they call it the right-wing knick-knack racket. I think that there's a whole heck of a lot from what the Democrats are offering to sell. I just don't. If you're trying to sell something from the Democrats, as I said, you could have a Roomba vacuum cleaner named after Joe Biden. You could sell a lockbox with a comment or tackle on it, right? You could do that. Maybe some other things. I don't know. I'll continue to think about that. For now, let's say hello to Dorothy in Alabama on Red Eye Radio. Hey, Dorothy.
Hey, well, I've been brainstorming. I had an idea about concerning the metal of Julia Biden.
Yeah.
He's done. And I heard you mentioning the other night, and I thought myself too, I thought people might think, well, he can't be doing all this stuff on his own. I think he's doing what other people wanted to do. They're putting stuff in front of his time. And, and now there's an explosion of people that knew something about him not right there. But so I'm wondering who gets to the top list about the issue concerning everything that he's signed. Isn't it possible that it can all be null and void and then done?
Boy, I wish, but here's and I don't know the legal answer to your question, but I think that with the election, Donald Trump is certainly going to come in and undo a lot of what Joe Biden did. The problem is, Dorothy, as I said, the damage is already done. We could talk about the Inflation Reduction Act, or we could talk about a lot of the things, the American Rescue Plan, a lot of the things that Joe Biden did sign into office. The damage is already done. I mean, you're talking about with the American Rescue Plan, right when Biden came into office, he signed that, and that led to all of that inflation. That led to all kinds of higher prices. We could talk about what he did with domestic oil production. The damage has all been done there. So Trump can come in just to go down where the path that you went. It would be all the executive orders that he signed, that Joe Biden signed, and a lot of those things. Donald Trump can come in, and he's gonna reverse a lot of that on day one. At least he better, and I think that he will, because he needs to. But when you talk about the open border, when you talk about the pardons, I mean, maybe Trump can do something about the pardons. I don't know. I don't know if you can reverse those pardons. The 27, the commuting of the sentence. The commuting of the sentences of those, it was 37, right? 37 people on the federal death row, and he commuted them, he just converted them into lifetime prison. Oh, by the way, one of these guys who got his death sentence commuted into a lifetime in prison, now he's asking to be released from prison. Yeah, that he's now asking Joe Biden, taking it one step further, and he wants to be actually released from 07-3339. Dan Manis here. This is Red Eye Radio.
Get in touch with Red Eye Radio, toll free at 866-90-RED-EYE.
Earn personalized savings on commercial truck insurance with Smart Haul from Progressive. Learn more at progressivecommercial.com. Not available in all states or situations.
Eric Harley here, excited about the opening of the nation's biggest travel center, Truckers Paradise. Over 200,000 square feet of amenities like clean showers and restrooms and no-wait fueling. Get back at the beach, beer garden, or sports yard while the Tiki Girls bring you delicious meals and drinks. And Truckers Paradise is washing your truck. Many amenities available November 8th at 4321 North I-35, Gainesville, Texas. Go to truckersparadise.com and follow on Facebook. There are few nonprofits in the trucking industry, and even fewer that tangibly make a difference in the lives of professional drivers. Since 2008, nearly 4,000 over-the-road semi-truck drivers have turned to the St. Christopher Truckers Relief Fund when a medical issue took them off the road. St. Christopher steps in by paying necessity household expenses such as mortgage or rent, utilities, insurance, and vehicle payments. Drivers want to get back on the road as quickly as possible, and your support helps make that happen. You can learn more about the SEF or make a donation at truckersfund.org. Support our highway heroes by donating today, or consider including the SEF in your estate planning. Again, you can learn more at truckersfund.org. That's truckersfund.org. Truckersfund.org.
As an owner-operator, you have unique needs to ensure you can run a profitable business, deliver on time, and still have time at home with the family. The experts at Fleet Owner bring their expertise to you each week with the For the Driver newsletter, arriving in your inbox every Wednesday morning. This free newsletter will help you stay on point with all of your goals, understand upcoming regulations, and be on the forefront of breaking trucking news. Sign up today at fleetowner.com.
The St. Christopher Truckers Relief Fund provides free health and wellness programs for drivers to help prevent some common medical conditions seen in the industry. These programs include diabetes prevention, Brits without SIGs, tobacco, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines, and GPS, Get Preventative Screenings, which includes free at-home cancer screening tests. These programs are available to Class 8 over-the-road truck drivers. For more information or to sign up for a program, go to the St. Christopher Truckers Relief Fund website at truckersfund.org. These programs are made possible by Southern Recipe, Call on Doc, Road Pro Family of Brands, OOIDA, and Grimes. Again, you can go to truckersfund.org for more.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
After I came home from Iraq, I could still hear the boom. Makes it hard to be a good mom.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Naomi Mathis, Air Force veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
Thanks to DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories great and small.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
The United States Deputy Sheriff's Association is a national nonprofit and the largest non-governmental provider of services to law enforcement. The USDSA assists city, county, state, and federal agencies with free safety equipment donations and officer survival training, along with cash donations to families of law enforcement officers who perish in the line of duty, college scholarships for the children of law enforcement, a citizen awareness program, and more. For more information on the USDSA and how you can help, visit usdeputy.org.
For over 100 years, the American Legion has been strengthening communities by providing life-saving help to our veterans and neighbors during our nation's toughest times. We are the American Legion, Veterans Strengthening America. To learn how you can help, visit legion.org.
You are never too old for a family. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is dedicated to finding forever families for children who have been waiting in foster care for longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
News Talk 1370 WCOA and 104.9 FM. Streaming at WCOAPensacola.com.
Red Eye Radio. 86690 Red Eye is the phone number. All right, so I was finally able to post that link to the montage that Donald Trump dropped here earlier this evening. It's on my X feed at the Amanda Show, and it's great. It's 2.5 minutes. I was only able to run about 40 seconds or so because I didn't want to get too redundant, but it's great. And I think the president-elect's message in dropping this montage is that there were a couple of different guilty parties, if you will, in the cover-up of Joe Biden. Number one, obviously the Biden administration. Number two, the media. They did clearly work hand in hand. And so, not to go back to the first segment, but to me, as the media is having this moment of self-reflection, trying to regain what credibility they may have had, I think there's a reason why the American people are tuning out of the political media. You know, there's a big story earlier this week, and the story was that people are no longer tuning into the cable channels like MSNBC, CNN, and so forth. And one of the things they're trying to say is, oh, well, people are just burnt out on politics. No, they're not burnt out on politics. I think the Democrats are burnt out on politics. Fox News is doing great. I believe talk radio is doing great. Joe Rogan, by the way, I'm reasonably certain is doing better than ever. The people who are no longer tuning in to the likes of CNN and MSNBC, I'm not sure how the networks are doing, ABC, CBS, and so forth. But I just think that those media outlets have completely destroyed their credibility. And that's why people are no longer tuning in. And so the longer that they go on and talk about this mea culpa of theirs, where they're trying to self-reflect their way back into some credibility with the American people, the more that we all just look back on all of these various montages that any number of hundreds of people have put together to remind us just how much gaslighting was going on. So I'd say to the media, yeah, man, nice try, but it's not going to work.
Top of the Hour News is brought to you by House Products. Visit houseproducts.com.
This is Red Eye Radio on Westwood One.
Progressive Commercial Insurance protects truck owners with specialized coverages for heavy trucks. Get a quote in as little as 5 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
All right, we're going to do bench presses and curls for upper body today. Sound good?
I'm just so tired after driving the truck all week. I feel like I don't have enough time.
Have you downloaded the Weigh My Truck app from Catscale? It can save you tons of time when checking your weight.
Oh, speaking of weight, can you spot me?
Your time is money, and nobody knows it better than Catscale. That's why we offer the Weigh My Truck app absolutely free. Now you can complete your entire weigh without ever leaving your truck. You can see your weights on mobile apps, and scale tickets are automatically emailed to you.